Facebook. What's up, everybody? Got a fun show for you today. We're going to have fun. You ready to go? I'm ready to go. Let's start the show. Let's see here. Let's give it 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Check. 1, 2, 3. Check. 2, 1. Let's go.
I grab a quiver and my bow. It's my gearhead, don't you know? Climbing to the top with gearhead archery. Heart racing as I take aim, my spirit soaring high. As I release my arrow, reaching for the sky. In this world of chaos, I find my peace. Gearhead archery, my soul.
All right, welcome to this week's edition to Turkey Talk Radio. Hope everyone's having a good Wednesday all across the good old US of A. We're live on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. We're also live on the Outdoor Call Radio Facebook page. AJ in Pennsylvania, what's up, my brother? Can't wait to see you when I get out there in a couple weeks. That's my buddy. He's a heck of a musician. He's doing good out there in Pennsylvania. Oh, man, we got a lot to do. We got one of my favorite people in the whole wide world is going to be coming on here. I don't know if I've had Hilly on the radio before. I might have had him when we were doing it live at the lodge, but you're going to get a treat for you. We're going to be talking some old school hunting, and we're going to talk chasing turkeys in Kansas and a whole bunch of other stuff. So, you know, something I thought it'd be a little different because I'm going to start hunting this weekend after the show. I'm going to head down there, and I just can't wait to get down there and see him because I missed him last year's season. So we're going to get on that. And then I've got some other stuff to tell you about. Congratulations. We had our first winner in South Carolina yesterday. I told everybody we were going to do a really neat little deal on the Outdoor Call Radio app. We do a secret listener contest there. Hey, Chris, what's up, buddy? We do a secret listener contest every week. And I told everybody on Tuesday, I'm going to draw a winner on Tuesday as a special drawing for a Weeby fillet knife. And Keith Gillespie out of South Carolina was our winner. And I think that's our first winner in South Carolina. So we're getting out there a little bit. I think that's cool. So anyway, Rick, it's good evening, Rick. Good to see you. Got a whole bunch of people on here. Love to see everybody. Let's go and get Hilly on the line because I'm sure he's wondering where am I at? Because I told him I'd call him right at 5. So let me see. Hilly, where you at? Where's my buddy Hilly? There he is, number 1, where he should be. Let me get him on here, and we'll have some fun.
Hello?
Hilly, is this you, buddy?
Yeah, this is me.
This is you. All right. Well, how you doing? How you doing? It's your buddy. It's your buddy Outdoors.
Oh, okay, Dan. You betcha.
You betcha. Well, we're almost ready to chase some longbeards, pal.
You're not kidding, and it's getting pretty exciting because we had 3,500 rain last night, and this morning the sun come out. You know, it was partly cloudy, but usually after that, Connie and I, we seen them out. They were out and about strutting and running each other, and it's really nice to see them doing that. And they're breaking up now, and we've seen a lot of turkeys running around today.
Well, that's the kind of scouting report I want to hear, Hilly.
Yeah, well, it was good. She got excited too, but it was fun watching them.
Jonathan Mullins said to tell you hi. You remember Jonathan?
Oh, yeah, I remember John. He's a good old boy.
He is. Bet. Yes, he is. He's a good guy. He said tell you hi. He's listening to you right now.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, John's quite the hunter.
Yeah, he is. Well, I got to tell you, we're gonna kind of have a recap of me and you's history because I don't think I don't get Donovan on here very much because he's always busy. But you and I have known each other. Gosh, it's got to have been over 20 years now, hasn't it?
It's coming up on 20, I think, Dan.
I know you and I first met up in Minnesota. I was up at bear camp, and you were up there with Ron and a bunch of our other buddies, and you and I got to talking, and then the next year, what year was that? You remember?
2007.
Wow, 2007. Has it really been that long?
Yes, it's been that long.
Wow, That's crazy. So I got a chance. I got a chance to meet Hilly up there. Hey, Tony Casey. Hey, Tony. That bow setup looked good, buddy. Tony's shooting a gearhead this year. Love to see that.
Yeah.
You and I got to talking, and we got to become buddies. And then Donovan came up the next year, right?
Yes.
And then you told me, because you were telling me about all the, because when we're in camp, we always talk hunting, folks. I mean, that's just what we do. And Hilly was
Yep.
telling me about all these whitetails and stuff, and Carlson was telling me about all the whitetails Hilly got in Kansas. And the next year, I'll never forget this. I might not remember the dates and stuff, Hilly, but I will never forget you you and Donovan brought that photo album up there, and you started flipping through them pages, going drop time, drop time, drop time, and it's like, oh my, it's like I couldn't believe what I was looking at, and then you guys, we finished our bear hunt and then you guys invited me to come down and start turkey hunting with you. And you guys weren't even outfitters then. You guys were just friends.
No, we're just friends.
We're just friends. So we were doing Outdoors Traditions TV at the time, and Jeff and I think Jason and Eric, I think we all four came out there, and you guys had that just bare maintenance shed, had the one sink, and we thought that was the cat's meow. Because we could, because we could just put a cot right there and sleep, and then we could go hunting in the morning. And gosh, can you believe we've been coming down here pretty much every year since then? Isn't that crazy?
I know it. There's just goes back to a lot of memories. I think, and then I brought a mobile home in, remember, and had that all fixed up so you come down, you could stay in the mobile home. But back along with that, in 1982. And you know him well because he was up at Minnesota. Ron Carlson's 90 years old now. Well, he started coming down then in 82 hunting with me. That's when I first got hooked up with Ron.
Yeah, Ron's quite the hunter and shot too. Tommy, good evening, Tommy. Good to see you. Thanks for listening tonight. Jonathan says, I doubt there are many people that's killed as amount of trophies as Hilly has. Jonathan, I don't know anybody that's taken the amount of deer trop dines, and I don't even want to get into it, but you all started. Now you there in Lincoln, you got into it at a younger age, and then you opened a bow shop out in the middle of nowhere in Kansas. What was it called? Hilltop?
It was called the Hilly's Bait and Archery because I sold fish bait too. And that was in 1974. Yeah. But I got started in 1967 when I was a senior that year. I don't know where times went. I'll be 76 in June. But anyway, the first deer season, we had to draw in Kansas. It was in 65. Yeah. And I didn't draw a tag.
Yeah, that's crazy. And you guys had mule deers, pretty good mule deer population back then, too.
Yeah, places where you hunted with me, there was mule deer in there, like that Bullfoot Creek and them places. You know, there were, muleys, good muleys, too.
Yeah. And then you got to be friends with Tom Jennings with Jennings Archery?
Yeah, with Tom, and we hunted together. He come out and put on a seminar, and that's when I was a full-service repair shop, warranty repair shop back then.
Yeah, the old Jennings T-Star.
Yep, we had the Master Hunter first, the 4-wheeler, and then it went to the Aerostar, and then there was the Shooting Star, the 2-wheeler, and then it went to the T-Star. Yeah. And I've got them all. You'd be surprised the people, and you've seen it, that they hang in there, and the new technologies went way beyond the old wheel bows. But anyway, people like to look at them. Brings back a lot of memories. Yeah,
you've definitely seen a lot of, folks. I think that's what's really cool. I mean, you get somebody like Hilly that he was one of the guys that got everything going. He was instrumental with the Kansas Bow Hunters Association, and folks like us, Hilly's a little bit older than I am, but if it wasn't for folks like you and I can't believe I'm drawing a blank. Laverne Wook, Laverne.
Yep.
Laverne used to own Target Company here in Iowa. Laverne was very instrumental in the Iowa Bow Hunters Association. If
Yes,
it
he
was,
was.
yeah, if it wasn't for folks like Laverne and Hilly and other folks that I'm not going to mention tonight because I don't have enough time, but we owe them a very, very big debt of gratitude for for paving the way for us. And it's kind of funny, Hilly, because I was just getting into starting when I met you, and I'd been bow hunting a few years, but I was still learning a lot. And
Yep.
and now it's like I'm the old timer now. It flips pretty quick, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It goes by fast.
We just
You've been
we just
been
need
very successful down here. You've done a good job, Dan.
Well, we've had good spots to hunt, but I have done well down in Kansas. I mean, I've shot a lot of my turkeys down there, and I'll never forget. I'll never get over that, Hilly. The first year we hunted the front side of Bullfoot, and remember we went and popped that that ground blind up in the winter wheat field, and folks, I'm not exaggerating. This is the gospel truth. There was 65, 75 toms roosted in the trees along this winter wheat field on the front side of Bullfoot. That's Hilly's home property. And we got out there at midnight or 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. We popped that blind up and we all get inside of it. We're looking through the window and walking in the dark to get it set up in the morning. And it worked great. We popped it in, staked it down, and I got my decoy stakes out. There's a tip for you. I don't know if I tell this or not, but if you're going to set up in an area and you want to get out there and do it the night before, get your decoy stakes, walk off your 10 or 12 yards if you're bow hunting, and put your decoy stakes in the ground where you think you're going to want them. And then in the morning, all you got to do, you can leave your decoy bodies in the blind, and just when you get in there in the morning, you just go out there and put them on the stake, and you get done real quick. You don't have to sit there and worry about looking to positioning your stakes and stuff. I do that all the time if I'm going to hunt a spot. So
You're exactly right.
yeah,
You're exactly right. That's the way to do that.
well, it just saves you a lot of time, and where, because you're out there trying to do that before it starts getting light. You don't want them turkeys busting you, right, Hilly?
That's right. That's exactly right.
Yeah. So there's a good.
They can remember for a while.
Oh yeah.
It just depends on and if you're the more quieter you are, the better, and less light you have to use to get your stuff ready.
Well, I like being in the blind at least half an hour before light. That way I can get all my camera gear in, get set up, and I'm ready to go. You know a guy by the name of Roger Wild?
Oh yeah, out of he's a good friend of mine out of New York.
Yes, Roger Dodger's watching you tonight, listening.
Oh, okay. Me and him's had some good hunts too. He's quite a guy.
Yeah, Roger and his son. That's part of the Godfathers crew.
Yep.
Yeah, Jonathan says he would have wished he would have met you 20 years ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know it.
Yeah, Jake.
I had a good time with John.
Yeah, Jacob. Good to see you again, Jake. Thanks, Jake. Appreciate you. Yeah, we just got to get that Vanderpool out of there. He's been there long enough. I think it's time to get my little honey hole back to my. It just we don't need all them other people in there all the time.
No. Dan, I got to tell you something because I learned a lot too when I first started.
Yeah.
And now the technology's come a long ways with, the decoys and a lot fancier ones than there used to be and all that. But I guess what I'm saying, I'm still old school. And I've had so much success, and whether a little bit of it's luck or not or whatever, because I still like to put my decoys out what we called the love triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'd set that up in a triangle for my aggressive Jake and my strutter and my hen.
Yeah.
And now I'm using 4, and I'm using a lay down hen too. But I'm just saying I've learned a lot, and I still got to go back to my old ways, and I don't know, it's still been working. Of course, the technology now, all the nice calls they got, all the good decoys, it's really nice.
Oh yeah. Those DS decoys and DSDs does a great job, and you can't find better calls like Rupert's and some of the ones we've been using. Scotty Mueller, Scotty in Oklahoma, good to see you, buddy. It's hard here in West Virginia It's all timber, not much fields. We got a pack of blind around. Jonathan, I feel your pain, buddy. I do. We've been there, but yeah, you need to get back out there and turkey hunt with Donovan and Hilly. You'll have some fun if you haven't done that yet. I'll never forget one of my favorite hunts was when we were hunting down, and we went down not to Bullfoot, but we went down to what was Young's Ridge? Is that Allen's? What was Allen's? What is that?
Yeah.
What was that called? Allen's?
Yeah, that used to be Allen's. It's not anymore, but that was Alan Serene's, my neighbor, and I went to school with Alan.
Yeah. That one of my favorite hunts out there is when I had Glenn with me. You remember Glenn, my camera guy?
Yep.
And Glenn and I were hunting there, and we had about 25 Jakes folks come in, and I called them Super Jakes because their beards were about this big. But they were Jakes. They weren't a full fan, but they were just beating the crud out of the toms, and they were running the toms off. And I got back to camp. I said, I've been hunting for a while, Hilly, but I've never seen anything in my life like what I saw this morning. These Jakes were just beating the snot out of these big long beards. And I'll never forget, you looked over and said, "This is Kansas, Dan. Our turkeys are tough."
Yeah, but I got excited with you because you were so wound up.
Well,
I seen how wound up you were, and I loved it.
Yeah, it was crazy. So it was good. I want to. And we've had so many good buddies down there over the years. That's one of the things. Donovan's running the business with Lori, and Sammy's coming on board this summer, which everybody's excited about that. But Scotty Gauthier and Jed, our buddy Jed over in Illinois. Everybody loves Jed, and Ralph DiMartino and all the New York crew. And if I forget you, I apologize. There's just been so many good people go through that camp. But I mean, that's one of the things I love about you guys. When you come out there, Hilly, Connie, in my humble opinion, is one of the best camp cooks in the country. But I mean, you guys really, you take it personal if someone doesn't have an opportunity, and that's one of the things I love about you guys.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what it's about, just to have fun and have the opportunity. That's what it's about.
Yeah. And, and it's neat seeing, Boomer, Charlie's out there getting big deer. Donovan's a heck of a hunter. Donovan's taking a lot of big deer. Sammy, Sammy's at it now. And it's nice to see that next generation of Huehls coming out.
Yep, that is. And I'm pretty excited now. We got the little guy starting to learn how to shoot a little bit. It's Charlie's boy, Cale.
Yeah, Cale's Cale's bigger now. What is he, 10, 12?
No, Cale's 8, but he'll be 9 in June.
Okay. Well, I knew he wasn't real little anymore, but it's Charlie. If he's going to be like Charlie, Cale's going to be just a killer.
Yeah.
He'll be out there. Hey, Brant. Good evening, buddy. Boy, 5:17 and some change. I tell you what, hey Hilly, I'm going to take a real quick break. Don't go nowhere. Just stay there. I'm going to put you on. I'm going to mute you for just a second, but don't go nowhere. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You'll hear the commercials, but let me take this real quick break. It's only going to be a couple minutes, and we'll be right back with our buddy Hilly from Triple H Outfitters, and we're going to have a good couple of tales for you. So don't go nowhere. You're not going to want to miss this. I promise. We'll be right back. When it comes to your arrow choice, you want an arrow that will give you outstanding performance, durability, and consistency. There's an arrow company coming soon that not only delivers those important traits, they also deliver amazing grain-for-grain speed, penetration on the 3D course and in the field with several spine and diameter choices. Stay tuned for more information on an arrow launch every archer and bow hunter will want to know about. Performance, durability, and affordability coming soon to an archery shop near you.
Trails are not always easy. That's why your boots need to fit and perform when you're outdoors. Itasca Footwear has been helping folks on their adventures for over 40 years. Itasca learned over the years that using only the highest quality materials and hardware is the way to make footwear for the whole family in all situations. Whether you're out elk hunting, chasing moose or whitetails, riding snowmobile trails, or ice fishing in sub-zero weather, Itasca Footwear will provide you not only a great fit, but comfort for all-day adventures. Itasca has sizes and styles for the whole family. You want to give them the same comfort and fit that you look for in footwear so everyone can enjoy their day. Look for Itasca Footwear, trusted by millions of customers at most major and family-owned retails. For more information or footwear styles, please go to www.itascabrands.com. Itasca Footwear. They will keep you on the move.
Hey everybody, it's Outdoors Dan. Have you been one of the few that have raised your hands to serve?
Last
Well,
one.
first off, thank you for your service. Everyone at Mo Vet Outdoors has been working hard to continue their mission since it started in 2019. Mo Vet Outdoors is a group of veterans that want to support vets after service by taking them on outdoor activities, providing camaraderie for vets with other vets, and a supportive environment. At Mo Vet Outdoors, you can go on hunting and fishing trips, survival school, golfing trips, even take part at their new archery range. There's also a great fishing tournament every year and other contests for vets to take part in. Mo Vet Outdoors is building a new lodge in Lincoln County, Missouri, and has plans for another in the future to support vets in their community. So, if you're a veteran or active duty and would like to join a great group of fellow veterans, look up Mo Vet Outdoors on Facebook and send them a message. Mo Vet Outdoors has been working hard with vets every week to continue their great mission. Go check them out. You'll be glad you did.
I grab my quiver and my bow. It's my gearhead, don't you know? Climbing to the top with gearhead archery.
All right, welcome back to Turkey Talk Radio on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. Turkey Talk Radio is brought to you by the fine folks at Game Hide, Flex Fletch, Pure Whitetail, Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls, and of course my buddy over there at Gearhead Archery. Got a lot going on there. My guest is my buddy Hilly Huehl, Gerald Huehl from Triple H Outfitters, and we're kind of talking about some of the stuff we've been going through the last couple decades out there. Parker Miller, what's going on? You remember Parker Miller, Hilly, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I remember Parker. Yep, he come down and helped us once.
Yeah, that was the guy that Philip kept taking all his biscuits. Poor kid couldn't eat because Philip had eaten all his biscuits.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So one of my favorite turkey hunts of all time, and I love my brother. Hilly absolutely loves my brother, my little brother Rick. And I don't know how this all got started, but Connie started making fried chicken for me down there like 10, 15, 12, I don't know, 15 years ago. And that kind of got to be kind of a thing. And then it got to be where Connie was, I mean, that fried chicken's so good, everybody wanted it on the menu every camp. So anyway, you took Ricky out to Bullfoot. And did he get his first turkey with a bow with you?
Yes, he did.
Okay, I couldn't remember if it was the first one. But anyway,
he'll never forget that, and neither will I, because we got there a half hour before daylight.
Yeah.
We were set up, and then I said, just wait. Things will take place here pretty soon, and they'll get to talking, and then I said, I'm going to wait, and then we'll start calling it. Ricky was all excited. I'll never forget it. Well, we were sitting there waiting, and all of a sudden, here they come. And he'll never forget this, and this is no kidding. There was Jakes and there was Longbeards. But that day, as it went on to the evening, we counted 65 Longbeards. But his first turkey he got was like a super Jake.
Yeah.
He got it with the bow. And I was proud of him. And so he was in there excited, calm down. I said, we're just going to stay in here because you could get 2 turkeys then.
Yeah.
Back when that was.
Yeah.
Okay. It's getting towards, I don't know, 11 o'clock. There was still action going on here and there. And they were talking clear out on past us out in the pasture. And I said, just wait. We'll get one back in here. And he said, you know something? He says, it's about time to have some of that good fried chicken. He says, we got to make sure we tell Dan that we had good fried chicken in the blind. I bet he's not getting any.
Yeah.
and then that afternoon, later that afternoon, I called in a nice long-beard tom, and Ricky got that one too. we had a successful hunt, and then we laughed about you and the fried chicken, and he got to eat it, and you know how he always teased you.
Oh, I can't. Yeah, I don't get no slack. I heard about that fried chicken and the turkey blind for years. I'm telling you,
Yep.
it's good. Hank down there at Osceola, how you doing, Hank, buddy? Good to see you down at Revelton. Parker says he could go for some fried chicken. I'm telling you what, I'll be thinking of you this weekend, Parker, because I think Connie's going to make chicken and dumplings. I think I got her talked into dumplings this time, but we'll see how it goes. But so I want to thank you for all the friendship for as long as you guys adopted me. If I would have known it was going to get Vanderpool in there for a lifetime deal, I would have had to done some things different. I tell you. Yeah. Philip, boy, he's always fun, and Larry and Ryan, and I mean, you guys have had a lot of folks come through there, and it's always a good time. And I tell you what, I don't think Connie gets enough credit for those breakfast sandwiches either. Those breakfast burritos and those biscuits, man. Those biscuits are good in the morning when you go out there and sit in the cold too.
Well, she really worries about you guys. She wants to make sure you guys are liking what she's doing, and then she likes to hear different ideas because she'll try it, because that means a lot to her.
Oh, yeah, Connie does it good. Jonathan says Connie is a fabulous cook. Yeah, we know. Greg and Mike at Accessible Hunter, great story. Here they come. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's not embellished either. Boy, and we haven't done this in a long time, but you guys had so many turkeys there for so long. I mean, we used to come out there in the fall and hunt. We'd do fall bird of the years or take a hen or two, and because I mean, and I'm not kidding, folks. There'd be flocks of 200-300 birds. I mean, that's how many turkeys they had it, and we just quit doing it after a while because we wanted to give them a little bit of a break, but. Man, I tell you what, Kansas is definitely a good spot to go. If you loved a turkey or deer hunt, Kansas is a good spot. I shouldn't be telling people that, should I?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you another thing I've got to say this about, too. The way I started up to what it is now, and then took Donovan and Charlie at a young age and Jeremy and taught them everything I know along the way. Donovan has taking it what I'd call to another level. He enjoys it so much. And you wouldn't believe how much time he puts in preparation so you guys will have the right spot, and it don't matter if it's turkeys or it's deer. He wants you all to have a good hunt and get a nice bird or a nice trophy animal.
Yeah.
And he's done really good at that. I'm proud of him.
Yeah, well, I think everybody's proud. He's Donovan works. Trust me, Donovan does everything he can to be within regulations and do it legal to make sure that if you come out there that you have an opportunity. And I don't know a lot of people that put that much effort in, to be honest with you.
No, and he's strictly concerned about safety all the time.
Yeah.
Safety.
Just the way he trims out tree stands for people. I mean, I've been to camps where it's been, Donovan would have a field day up here. Yeah. Well, Gary Peck, good evening, Gary. Gary's on here. You remember Gary from New York? Bear Guide Gary?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was always going to go up there with you, and I never have made it.
Hey, you guys can put in the application should be open any day now. You guys need to put in because hopefully I'll draw this year, and then maybe we can all go.
Yeah, because I still got I forgot to put in last year, but I got 6 preference points.
Well, you should draw if you and Judd and everybody do that. You guys should put in, and I'll give you the dates I'll give you the zones to put in for.
Yeah. I was hoping sometime you'd go back up there and we could go together.
I've been trying. I just haven't gotten drawn. I think I've got 4 points. So okay. I just haven't drawn. So Gary's been on me about getting up there, but we need to go up there and do one more bear hunt for sure.
Yep.
Yeah. Nowhere have I hunted was it even close as Triple H, Jonathan says. Jonathan, that's a very good compliment. So All right, Hilly. I gotta run. I gotta tell some people about some stuff, and then I gotta get out of here. But I want to thank you for coming on here for a half an hour and talking with me.
Okay, and thanks so much, and I will be excited to see you here pretty quick.
I'll be there on Sunday.
Okay, take care, Dan.
Hey, make sure she's got those chicken dumplings rolled out and everything.
She's already been talking about it.
All right, Hilly. I'll talk to you later, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. There he goes, my buddy Hilly from Triple H Outfitters. You won't find a nicer fella than that. What's up, Shane? How you doing, buddy? Not bad, mouthing other outfitters. No, Jonathan, that's all right. There's a bunch of good outfitters around. We're not saying anything bad about other outfitters. We're just saying it's hard to find people that put as much into it as they do at Triple H. They go above and beyond is all we're saying. Thank you, Rick. I appreciate that. All right, hey, happy anniversary to Gearhead Archery. Gearhead Archery is 10 years old this year. 10 years of archery engineering excellence. If you don't know what a Gearhead Archery bow looks like, it's going to blow your mind. Go to gearheadarchery.com. Skippy Peterson is the owner, operator, grand poobah. Tommy, thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Go check out Skip and tell him I sent you. I shoot the Pivot 24 Carbon. It's my favorite bow I've ever shot. I got two of them. I got one set up for my turkey bow, which I'll be using this week, and then I got my other one for my whitetail hunts this fall. But I'm just telling you, they are beyond ordinary, and they are the quietest bows I've ever shot in my life. They're just amazing. We got the big game hide turkey vest giveaway this Saturday on the Iowa show, so we'll give that away. If you qualified, you want to definitely check in for that program. Iowa boat registration expires April 30th, so if you are out there in a boat in Iowa, you better get that boat renewed. They're going to register more than 220,000 boats before April 30th, so don't wait till the last minute. Get in there and get your boat registered so you're good to go. All right, we are going to have lunch at the Machine Shed in Des Moines. Well, hey, I'll see what's going on, Gare. I'll see what's going on. You'll like that. They got good food. All right, I better get out of here. I want to thank the fine folks at Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls, Onyx, Flex Fletch, Fourth Arrow, Camera Arms, and Game High Clothing. They do a great job. And Pure Whitetail, all my buddies, Josh and Grant. And they hunt out there, too. They enjoy it. So you guys be good. I will talk with you soon on Saturday. If you need anything, let me know. And don't forget to send me those screenshots for that secret listener contest on the Outdoor Call Radio app. Download the app on your phone or your tablet. And send me a screenshot of a show you're listening to, and you're in the contest. I'll see you later. I'm going to say goodbye to my Facebook crowd. Be good, everybody. God bless you.